Good afternoon. Here today on this short clip I would like to show you my houseplant collection. Got to have a pretty good variety of nice, beautiful houseplants that is really easy to take care of, and they are extremely beneficial for the cleaning of the air in the rooms, and there are lots of harmful things like benzene and formaldehyde and different other things, and carbon monoxide or carbon dioxide, and they have the tendency of feeding on those things and emanating oxygen, vital for living and for a good fresh air. It absolutely helps me to sleep better, to breathe better, and avoid all those sneezing allergies that are in the air in the rooms. And here is a view of probably around 20 some plants. I have them all over the rooms, but I gather them together just to show you my collection, and to avoid to go from room to room. With another occasion I might just do that, but right now I'd like to show you these beautiful plants. And if we going to start right here, naming each one by name and what they are and what needs to be done. For instance, this is the renowned snake plant, Sansevieria, or it's also called the mother-in-law tongue. This one is in pretty good state of growth, and probably it's time to split it and to propagate it by cuttings and by splitting and in different ways, which I'm going to show you guys in another video how it's done. And this is this beautiful, this plant, it's a cordyline. It's got this nice, beautiful foliage. Just take a look at it. It's a beauty. And also down here, got a Boston fern. Very nice and healthy, and pretty soon, probably sometime in January, February, since I have a greenhouse, I might split it and multiply it, propagate it. And down here, the arrowhead, beautiful plant right here. I used to call it also a butterfly plant, but it's absolutely beautiful, stunning, with those beautiful light color and green and all those veins on the arrowhead shape leaves. It's gorgeous, very nice. Next is the dragon plant. Look at this beauty. Pretty soon I'm going to have to get some cuttings right here. See, it's got 3 prongs, and it can be also propagated by segments and by splitting in different ways. And we're going to do that soon, but we don't want to make a too long video this time. Just a short review of my collection, so you have a nice idea, and maybe you can get some ideas about houseplants if you like them. There is the Scheffalera, or the umbrella plant. Beautiful, beautiful. Some people call it a money tree plant, but it's the umbrella plant. Here is another gorgeous arrowhead that goes real good. It's a candidate of splitting and propagating very soon. And this is Almagea or something like that. I don't recall exactly the name now, but it's got that beautiful heart. It's a kind of a philodendron. It's got that heart-shaped leaves, if you notice. They're just gorgeous, beautiful. So, such a show plant. And here is the croton. That's a nice foliar. The more you keep it in the sun, the more colorful it becomes. If you keep it in the shade, it'll stay mostly green. but you'll take the sun with no problem. And here is another philodendron. This one was in real bad shape when it was neglected for a while on the porch. And this little leaf right here, it's a brand new leaf. I started to fertilize it and water it nicely, and a week ago it was just a little tiny shoot with the small leaves. But look at it now. In about a week or so, it grows real fast, does real good. Now we go on this side. Here we have a beautiful philodendron. See, it's got nice long vines, and when the time comes, we're going to make cuttings out of it. See, got each leaf individually, you know, the nodes, at the nodes right here, see? Let me see if you can see that. Oh, right here. And then stick them in the dirt and root easily, or even they can be rooted in the water in different ways. It's gorgeous. And here is a nice big pothos. Look at that. Look how pretty that is. See, this is my sunroom. I used to have lots of plants in here before, but we done away with the skylight, so right now they getting some light, but not as they used to before. Here is another pothos in a smaller pot. Isn't that gorgeous? Look. Look at that. And right here we have two asparagus ferns, one next to each other. They're doing great. I love this kind of ferns. Easy to grow, they take full sun, and they don't need to be watered too much. Easy, very easy to take care of. Here is another pothos, beautiful, in a hanging basket. See? Okay, and next, this is an oregano herb. I'll be growing lots of herbs. Right now I got some in some rooting trays, and they're doing real good. So I'll be ready for a video in the near future about propagating herbs by cuttings and by seeds. Here I got an aloe vera, which was neglected for a long time, and now it's really getting better, and it's in a real bad need of being split and propagated. And it's going to be very soon, it's going to be done. I'm going to make a video about it, how to propagate them by splitting or by cutting segments, and I'll have a video soon. And here is another Boston fern. And of course, right here, the beautiful peace lilies. Look at these beauties. Actually, I got two of them. Very nice. See, keep them in a darker place. Not very dark, but darker. You'll encourage bloom, to grow blooms really nice. They don't take too much light, and it's easy to take care of. See, here is the other one. Look at those blooms. I hope you see them all right. And here in the middle is one plant that I'm really proud of. This is a red ginger plant. Beautiful. And this is going to be pretty soon, is going to have to be propagated to multiply them, because I love this ginger. Look at this beautiful foliage. Just look. All those beautiful colors. They're just simply gorgeous. See, I forgot to mention right here on this heart-shaped philodendron right here, Algomelia. It's got some new shoots, new babies down there, see? That means if I can point it to it. Right here, see? Okay. So for this clip, this is my collection. I gathered them together, as I said, from my different rooms because I keep them in my bedroom, in the bathroom, in the kitchen, in the living room, everywhere for a good fresh air. They do a fantastic job in filtering the air. You don't need to spend your money on expensive air filters, you know, and air purifying machines in the house. You can do without that if you love plants and you place them strategically to get some light and in places, you know, where they're going to beautify your home. It's a good decoration item and I believe you will enjoy them. No doubt in my mind. Once you get to love